Hello, everyone. Greeting. It's lovely to have you all here, and we are ready to go for another town hall. So, the town hall is basically to tell you what is new and what is going on, what are the plans, and hopefully get your suggestions too. Any which way, welcome, and it's wonderful to have you here. We already have been joined by some colleagues. So, Dr. Ganesh, who actually joined quite some time back, Dr. Divya, Dr. Manusmriti, and Dr. Usmani. So, very welcome. And well, we will start and then let everyone join us as we go along. And let's begin. Right. So I'm going to be using mostly a share of the website to tell you what all is happening so that you also get to see what's happening there and how it's going on. Yes, okay, we have sound. All right, so let me get that set up. Little tricky. What happened there? Okay. Right. So, okay. Right. So first and foremost, the news is that of course the registrations are closed for the masterclass. Thank you everyone for that. Was a very wonderful response we got. All the seats are full, and in fact, some people were asking me, but it's difficult to expand, and we were planning to keep this a small group so that there will be more interaction. I do hope that the next time everyone will join a little faster. So this is the first thing is that, and if you have joined, and if you had paid the fees, I hope you have ensured that you have also registered on the Zoom application and also have received your link. Now, the program is just 2 days away, so please check. We will be sending the link again with instructions 24 hours before the event, which would be tomorrow evening, our time. And well, different times around the world, but 24 hours before the event, basically. So that link will come to you, and again, it will come to you 1 hour before the event. And I hope that will make it easy for everybody. Now, coming to, so this is, of course, our website. I know many of you have already been there, and that was about the masterclass. The next thing I wanted to tell you that was important news is our, sorry, okay, is of course, I don't know if you have visited and checked our crossword. So, I do know that over 300 people have solved the crossword, so it's been a good response. But just in case you haven't, I thought I will share it with you here. So, the crossword, yes. And this is how it looks. And you can, you can print it by clicking on this, and of course, then clicking print. You can expand it. And when you want to just fill up anything, all you got to do is, well, click on either the link or the point and you will be taken to where it is. And if you fill up this for a little few, the few of the words, and you leave and then you come back on your browser, it will be still there for you. And the solution to the to the crossword, the words will be shared during the next one, which is on Thursday. This week I've set it up on Thursday morning. Thursday morning, I think at around 11 o'clock, you will have the next crossword and also the solution to this one. I hope everybody has enjoyed it and has visited it. You can let me know what you think of the crossword. And uh, well, you can also tell me, do you want to solve it? We can do one. Do you all want to do this? Of course, everybody knows what this one is. So, any suggestions? We can do one and move on, which is the much talked about virus when it comes to oral cancer. I know you have a time lag there, so let me see where did. Right, yes, you heard that. So, so anyone wants to tell me that? Let's see. It is just 3 letters, so of course that's the short form of the name of the virus. Oh, I think today we have too much of a lag. So let me just share it with you all. me see if I can. Yes. Right. That is it. So, and when you get the right one, it turns green. If you get the wrong one, it turns red. I mean, that's a rather obvious one. Okay. So, that was that. Yes, Dr. Priyanka, yes, that was HPV. And I hope everybody will go and, play this. And it's just trying to make, well, oral pathology, oral medicine, all the diagnostic sciences that we are involved with more fun for students and for everybody else, and just trying to get the buzz going and continuing to stay. So that is about the crossword. Now, for the crossword, we have made it so that you can contribute. So if you can click on the contribute link here, yes, you will go to the page where all the contribution is. And the first one is, of course, you can, we have put there is if you can, if you would like to contribute financially to the running of the whole channel and everything, because although it is non-profit, but it does have costs. So that is the first thing you can put in. You can, if it is INR in rupees, and there is also in USD, depending on where in the world you are, and you can choose the amount yourself. Then you, if you are in contact with anybody, you can, who maybe runs a business that is associated in some way linked to oral pathology, oral medicine, oral radiology, or at least dentistry, they can maybe sponsor an event, of course. Then you can send us suggestions for topics, for speakers. And now I have added this, so you can submit a crossword. So if you're submitting, yes. If you're submitting a crossword, you just click on that. There is a form. You will go to the form. It's a typical Google form. And you need to give us 10 words with the clue that leads to the word. So just put in the clue followed by, and put in the word followed by the clue. The clue should preferably be less than 5 words. Do not worry about having, words that cross each other or in some way correspond. We use an automatic system to create that, so that's not a problem. But you should know that only if an entire crossword is taken up from what you submit, then it will be with your name. We will put in your name that it has been a contribution by so and so. But for individual words, and if we pick up just one, one word, it's practically impossible to, of course, say each word is given by who. And we will thank you in a general way for your submission, and we will use it. Okay. So, but I do hope you will submit something. And in this blog section, there is another thing is, if any of you were, following our blog before. This was the Oral Pathology India blog that was there in the olden days. It is still there, but we have just linked it now to the archives in this section. So you can go there. This was also where I believe that, right, these were all the old ones. Then sorry, I got a little lazy about, posting took a long time and it does take a lot of effort. Where are they? Okay. Huh. This is also where all the diagrams that I had made for you all were there. You know, I wonder if any of you have seen these. Yes, I had prepared all these diagrams. They were only histology. I never reached pathology, but they're there. So, anyway, if you want, you can also find it, and you will find it now in this blog section. What says blog is the current one, and what says archives is the old one. So that is about that. Let me see what else. The next thing I want to share with you all. Oh, before we go, yes, Dr. Naraspati, you were also right. That was HPV. By the way, you all can, type in whatever suggestions. If you have a suggestion that relates to any section that goes on, please put it in. We can discuss it. And now I know I have told everybody about the events calendar, but just the other day someone told me, "Oh, I did not know it is there." So it is here, and I would really love it if you could all just begin to follow the calendar. There is a possibility here to say subscribe to calendar. and that will ensure that you know sorry that will ensure that you will every time we put in something into the calendar, it will come in your calendar. So depending on which calendar you generally use, you can use it there, and it will basically get linked to your own calendar, whatever you're using. Don't worry, we do not get a connection to your calendar, only you get a connection to this, so we will not have an access to your calendar and what you are doing. Yes. And this way you can see what is happening. And the reason I'm requesting you to subscribe is, with time, I I'm hoping and we are looking forward to be able to do a little more work, which means that we would like to reduce the amount of time we spend on just information sharing for each one of the weekly events. That takes a lot of time, a lot of artwork, a lot of cost, and we are basically just getting information to you. But if we know that you are already linked and you know where to find the information, we can better use that part of our efforts and finances to do something beyond, right? And I would like you all also to see that there is winter vacation coming up. So yes, the from December 20th, that is the next week. In fact, this is what we will have next week. And after that, we go into vacations and we will be back only after January 3rd. So that is one of the things. So that was the event calendar. Do please, please, please go and subscribe to it. So I know you people are getting connected. Also share it with others. Tell others that they can subscribe here so that they know. Right. So that was that. And then let me go back to the home screen. Right. There is also something you might have noticed if you have gone to our website, is that when you're in a hurry, you can actually watch the videos right from within the website. You don't really have to go anywhere. But it's restrictive if you want to take part in the live stream and you want to be able to comment, because obviously from the website you cannot comment. Then you will have to actually go and watch it on YouTube. You can say watch on YouTube, and it will just take you to YouTube, right? So that is one thing. And even in the events, each one of the videos is actually posted there, so you know exactly where to go and attend it. It should not be a problem. Then the next thing I wanted to tell you is, this is the one, we have a new series, right? And if I click on it, right? Okay. So this is the one. Let me put pause, otherwise it will start playing. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Anyway, so this is the drug related. What I have made is basically, um, this is very irritating, I must say. Okay, so this is basically what I have named. What did I name it? I forgot. Yes, the series are called Disease in 10. Basically, what it says is that you get to hear and watch a very short lecture that is less than 10 minutes about one single disease. It is mostly going to be taken as sections from our other lectures. Now, we have long format lectures, which many of you have attended, where we have a collection of series, maybe, where the presenter is speaking about five, six, seven, and earlier on, even up to 10 and 12 cases. So, I do realize that very often, first, you don't really know which are the cases that are going to be discussed from just looking at the title of the presentation. And also, sometimes you're looking for something very specific. So, what we are doing now, and in fact, that is what we are going to use the time I was telling you, we hope to save some time. That's the time we are going to use, is to also bring in the same lectures in single disease or single case format. So the long format will still be there. And at the end of each video, there will be one little eye at the side on top. And if you click on that, that link will take you to the main lecture. But this also helps you to search. Like, for example, now this short one which we posted last week was about histoplasmosis, a drug related histoplasmosis. So if you're looking, say, and we have an amazing collection now of cases. So if you then begin to think that if you are just looking at, say, you want to just update yourself on histoplasmosis, maybe you have a case that you are wondering, is it histoplasmosis, what are the different ways it can manifest, then you can look at these short videos. And on most topics we have a number of videos, so you will actually be able to access them quite easily. So this also, I hope, will be very useful to you. And this is something else that we are going to be doing more. So search the playlist, and in the playlist on the channel you will find them. And that's it. Drug related histoplasmosis is the first one, so disease in 10, remember that. Right. What else can I tell you that would be news for you? Right. Now, I assume everybody remembers our conference, the 2022 case presentation conference, if you remember. So, I have the good news that the 2023 conference is already being planned. We have already got together with the organizers, some of who are staying on, and we are having some additional partners. And there may be some changes, but overall, the conference is due and is being planned for May. So you can start looking for your cases. The last time, I only got two complaints actually. One was that it was too short a notice, and so everyone didn't get the chance to look for the best of their cases. And the second one was that the poster presentation was not actually a presentation, it was just put up in a hall. So this time we will overcome all of that. We are going to finalize and announce the dates in January, so you will have enough time till May. But we will also ensure that the poster presentations have the time to actually present the posters in a 3-minute video, that then the video will be put in the halls, and we will have an actual interaction. So that is about the conference. So I mean, it's on the channel. You people are the very first ones to know about it. So 2023 it's going to be there, and it is going to be the same way, the same format, and I do hope you will start looking for your cases. Then what else? Right. Oh, it looks like I actually finished everything. Huh. I must have really spoken fast. Okay. Cool. So does anybody have anything else to say? Let me get back here. Anything else you all want to see on the website? Oh, by the way, from the website, one thing you can all do is, of course, these are all the places where you can find us and connect with us. Of course, these will directly take you to all the relevant places where we are there, and you can then connect with us depending on where you are. So, yes, that is our YouTube channel where you are now watching this. So, this is what is live, and these are the upcoming. So, and these are all the live streams, and the playlist is here. Yes. So, you can find everything. We have a lot of playlist. There's a lot actually. There is over 150 odd videos now there. So, there is seriously a lot you can see and find and learn from. Right. So, let's see what anything. I seem to have seriously spoken very fast. Okay, cool. So we are reaching the point. Oh, and I forgot to mention. I am sorry. Okay. So in the last town hall, Dr. Nasser, and who, by the way, has not been able to make it today, he told me he's busy. So he made a suggestion that we get the individual departments involved, so that, sort of a, like many departments have tumor boards or things like that, where an entire department is involved and you present your cases. So I spoke with him as to what was he thinking about. And after that conversation, now we're thinking that we will have in 23 we will have sessions where an entire department can present, uh, can have a video, a presentation that can be both live and recorded combined. You can introduce your department, you can introduce everyone who is there, you can tell us what equipment you have, what technology you have, what work you do. You can also tell us, or one of the postgrads can actually share a case or two with us from your interesting cases. And all the time, of course, the seniors will also be there, so that if there is a question that the students cannot answer, the seniors can. But this is basically involves everybody, and we get to meet more people, and seriously, we get to showcase the departments more than anything else, because that's what part of promoting, is that everybody knows we exist. So the oral pathology departments, oral medicine and radiology, because in India we are combined medicine and radiology, and around the world where they are not combined, then the oral radiology departments, we will be starting this in 23. But if your department is interested, if you are interested, you can get in touch with me and let me know that you are interested, so we can start working on the departments that would like to be a part of this. So that was the one news I forgot to mention. Right. So any ideas, any thoughts on that? So, right. Anything anybody else wants to say? I hope I'm still there. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I think I can stop the screen share now. Right. Did you all like the crossword? Can you tell me if you like the crossword? The next crossword, this week's crossword, is going to be all about the molecules and the genes that develop teeth, that are responsible for the development of teeth. Thank you, Dr. Manusmurthy. Yes, thank you. And yes, earlier Dr. Toheed also said HPV, and that was correct. It was HPV. And Dr. Niharika joined us along the way, and good morning. Right. So, okay, I think there's not much more that's happening. So, oh, Dr. Iman is here. Right. Okay. Dr. Iman, the link for the crossword. It is going to be difficult for me to share it here, but I will put it below the. No, actually, I can maybe put it right here. One second. I do wonder if I can share a link. Give me a second. Should be possible with a little bit of. If on the website you go to the blog section, you will find it easily. But I will also give you the link here, assuming that I can paste the link in the comments. Did it come true? Yes, there's the link. That should take you to the crossword. Right. Okay. You are most welcome, Dr. Iman. Okay, I think we should, yeah, it's 11:24. We should call it a day and get on with it. So, instead of Let me do this. So instead of showing you the next week's event as I do normally from the picture, let me share it from here so that you are also used to the fact that you can go here. Yes. So next week, this is the event, and we are sharing with you all one of the lectures that was from the last year's conference. So, as you might have realized, I have been bringing those lectures one by one here and sharing the ones that I have a permission to share in an open platform. I have been sharing those with you. And another thing, considering we have people from around the world, now if you click on the events and you want to see the time, this little gizmo that I have added here, this widget, will show you the time as per where we are. It's being posted, but it also shows you in your time. So you can actually see this in your time. Of course, for me, since I'm, well, in the same place, it is showing the same thing, but it will show difference in your time zone. So here is, if they want the forthcoming events in the events calendar, you go and you click here, and you can, and this is what you need to do if you want to be notified by YouTube on the day, a few seconds before it starts or as the program is going live. You can click notify me, and that way you will be, well, notified. Yes. So, okay, and you can also add it to your calendar again. Okay, to your whatever Google calendar, whatever you're using, and that will add it to your calendar, so you will see it on that day, and it will just show up there. So this should be interesting. Please share this. I think a lot of people will find this was a very interesting lecture we had from Professor Allen. It was in the state of in artificial intelligence, where artificial intelligence has reached, and it's being used in the clinical detection of potentially of oral potentially malignant disorders. So this will be something that will be next week. That will be our last lecture for this year, and I hope to see you all there. Right. So I think that's it. Yes, everybody. See you all next week. Wonderful to have had you here with us, and have a truly, truly wonderful week till then. Some of you, I guess, I will meet on Thursday during the masterclass. See you.